Hello, it's Orlando. How are you? I hope things are going well with you. I was sitting in the car going over some information that I put together from some of my recent thinking. And it has to do with formations. There are different arrangements, alignments, and formations in sports, in the military, and in nature. These kinds of configurations can be triggers for us to think of things to motivate us to achieve our objectives. Along this line of thinking, I've come up with 9 attributes. You can call them 9 volts, like in a battery, to give you the energy that you need, but it's the V formation that I'd like to discuss with you today. Now, the 9 attributes are vision, values, vigilant, vigorous, vulnerable, valiant, village, vocal, and victorious. First, it begins with a vision, which is our destination. It is what we see in the future that we would like to achieve. It is that dream that we like to rally people behind. So it begins with a vision. So, what is the vision, the destination, the dream that you have in mind? Secondly, is values. What are your values? Values generally dictate what's important to you. And what's important to you establishes your priorities, and your priorities should affect the decisions that you make. But you have to be vigilant when you determine what they are. You must hold tight, hold fast to them to assure that your focus is where it needs to be. Because where you put your attention is where your actions are going to be. That which you are attentive to will direct and drive your behavior. And I mentioned that you must be vigorous. You must have the stamina. You must display the energy that it takes, the endurance required to achieve your objectives. But you also need to be vulnerable. You need to be able to share with people that you are not perfect, that you were once in their shoes, or that you have made mistakes, or you may be currently making mistakes. So by sharing this vulnerable aspect of your behavior, it generally invites people in. People will share more to you, share more with you, if they realize that you too have traveled the path that they're traveling and that you too make mistakes. But you also need to be valiant. You need to be courageous. You need to be a fighter. You need to be one who is constantly staying in there, achieving your objectives, doing all that's required, fighting, coming through with courage to get the job done. And we all know that it takes a village. Now, in a village, there's networking that occurs. There are people who can help you. Can you reach out to them? These are the people who know you. It's always said, who knows you, what they think of you, what they will do for you, what they can do for you, and what you can do for them. So there is networking that is required in a village. But also in a village, you are encouraged. Your supporters are there. They're the ones who say, you go girl, you go guy, you can do this. There may be haters in the village, but you don't focus on them. You look in the village for those who can do good by you. And you need to be vocal at times. You just can't sit there quietly when things need to be done, when things need to change. You need to let people know how you feel about things so they can see what kind of leader are you by how you put your thoughts together. Because ultimately, you want to be victorious. You also want to share the small victories along the way before you achieve the vision that you're looking for. So the V formation, I think, has some attributes that we can all relate to. And so think about these 9 V's, this 9-volt battery that's charged that can help you achieve your objectives. Because the V formation could be a critical alignment to your success. This is Orlando Caesar on a very warm day, wishing you the very best. See more at orlandocaesar.com. Have a phenomenal day.